So, as I was entering into the month of May 2012, it was another special month. So, I decided to do some calendar theme that was super awesome to me. And so that theme was Super Mario Galaxy! And so, yeah, the first time I had ever done the first time I had played Super Mario Galaxy, it was basically, um, well, we were going to church in this one place, quite a few miles away, Saturday nights and everything. It was like, we would go for church, and there was this one game that, so, like, I went to this one, like, 5th and 6th grader kind of thing, and, it was like a program for them. They called it The Edge. But, like, before they started their services and everything, they would have this one game called, they would have a Wii, and, before they started their class or whatever, we would go, and on the Wii, there was this one game called Super Mario Galaxy. Now, I wasn't very familiar with Mario. I mean, I knew who Mario was, but, well, that was the game that they played a lot, and it looked so awesome that that's actually what started on me wanting to get a Wii. So when I got a Wii, like, I was super excited to play Mario Galaxy, and so I got it for Christmas of 2011. And so, yeah, it was the first time I had owned Mario Galaxy, and it was pretty awesome. There's, like, all these levels, and there's this crazy gravity. I mean, yes, I'm usually more of a Sonic fan over a Mario fan, but this was one time that I actually found a Mario game so great that I just wanted to get it a lot, because it's super awesome. And so, yeah, there's a lot of cheesy stuff in Mario, obviously, but gameplay makes up for it. Sonic's better at story, and Sonic has great gameplay, but Mario Galaxy, really has some of the greatest gameplay I've ever seen in a video game. So, it was like, wow, I have to get this. So, yeah, it was super awesome, and I got to play quite a bit of it. Okay, so the design and the color scheme was basically, I decided to do, because it's space, so I decided to do a dark blue, because that's how space is portrayed in the game. And so, yeah, I decided to also do in the text box a little bit of red, blue, and purple. Purple, because purple just seemed right, and then Mario wears a red and blue, so, yeah, that seemed great. And then there's a little bit of purple in this picture, and for some reason it just seemed Mario Galaxy. And so, I didn't do the normal checkerboard, but, like, I did checkerboard like every other one with purple, and then, like, there would be red hair, and then, like, every other one was red, and every other one was blue. So, yeah. I thought that was pretty cool. It would alternate between blue and red on the non-purple spot, and, like, whenever the blue and red cross, it would become purple, because that's what you get when you mix blue and purple, even if it's not the same shade. But it looked pretty awesome, and so that's just what I did. Okay, so this one was also a little bit complicated, because I wanted to create stars, you know, like Mario collects stars and everything. So I just inserted a text box, and then used a text font where I could use the star, which is basically Shift 8, look like a regular star. I turned that yellow, and then I created two eyes for dots, or two dots for eyes, and I had to put them on every single one. Now that was really complicated. Oh yeah, the text font up here is Our Darling. I just thought it looked Mario, I guess. And then down here is more of a galactic font called Our Destin. just dying, whatever. And so yeah, use that. And this one's green. I guess there's quite a bit of green in Mario Galaxy, because that's the color of the planet. And just thought that was cool. Moving all these dots for the eyes was complicated. They were just like lines, and so yeah. Stars have eyes in Mario, believe it or not. So when you collect a star and reach the end of the level, you get some eyeballs. Sounds pretty crazy. That's actually the first Mario game I owned, Mario Galaxy. And so, I would recommend it, because it's pretty awesome. I would recommend it. Not necessarily everyone, there's so many cool levels. Here is a picture of, just, you know, the whole galaxy and everything. Not the whole galaxy, but Mario fighting a huge batch of bad guys and Mario, and, you know, I thought that was cool and made it the center picture. Okay, here is in the galaxy, Good Egg Galaxy. You've only completed one level, the entrance level, and, here is there's two sides of the planet, and that was sort of awesome. There's like, there's these creatures that throw rocks at Mario, and he's only got 1 star right now. And so, yeah, he has to collect more stars to continue onward. That's the cool level. Here is Toy Time Galaxy. Yeah, this is what made my brother stop playing Mario Galaxy, just because he really did not like the music that was in the game on this level. So, here's Mario using a spring to get to places, but, yeah, there's a bad guy. This is still a fun zone, but it was actually one of the hard ones, when he went to meet Mario, I think? I don't know for sure what it's called, but he was, like, running along, and I was, like, almost dying. I had 1 hit point left when I got the star on that one level with the giant Mario that was falling apart. It was crazy. Here is another level I found really cool. It is Beehive Galaxy? I don't know if that's what it's called. But there's, like, bees and everything, and Mario can go around and explore, and yeah, this is one of the first levels in the game and everything. It's pretty cool. Just like all of them, there's a lot of gravity and everything. A lot of pits and everything, I don't know. Here is tornado stuff. Dusty Dune Galaxy, maybe? There's tornadoes. They can scoop Mario up and help him do his spin attack and get to higher ground. And he's on this one block and everything. It helps him get from one place to another. Okay. So, here is, let's start at the top. Here is the picture that's actually on the case, except it's a smaller picture, it's not the full picture. Here's Mario blasting through space, and there's this star, I forgot what they're called. But yeah, he's blasting through space, and, there's some planets in the background, black hole right here at the edge of the black hole. Don't want to go into those. Here is Beach Bowl Galaxy. This is actually my old desktop background for a while. Mario ends up in this galaxy, and, there's quite a few places to go in this galaxy. It's not the coolest galaxy until you realize that in one level there's a secret level that is actually this level, I think. And, you can use one of those spinny stars to get here, and, you have to go across here, and then, there's these things that can jump on top of you, and then there are these things that roll around, and you have to get in the center. And yeah, he goes around the galaxy or whatever. It's pretty cool. So yeah, is there anything else I wanted to say about it? Let's see. So yeah, I got Mario Galaxy. It was fun. Used color schemes and everything that were awesome. So yeah. So last month's theme was Journey to the Center of the Earth. If you want to check it out, then I'm hopefully gonna not forget to leave a link. I don't think I have before, but yeah, you can check it out. It's a pretty cool calendar too. And yeah. And so here on the second was Twisted Thicket on Pop Tropica. Now that's an island where it's quite crazy because you have to go into this forest and find all these creatures and everything. And yeah. So yeah. On the 4th of May 2012, The Avengers was in theaters. And so The Avengers is this movie where all these superheroes get together, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, all with the original actors from their movies, and then the whole crew had a different actor for some reason. But yeah, there was all these actors, and so it was pretty cool. That's what Marvel Cinematic Universe was about, all these superheroes getting together in one awesome movie. So yeah. That's where it all led up to. Okay, so here's Mother's Day. It's a day for celebrating your moms and everything. And here's another of those stars. It's to show a holiday. So yeah, you get to see a holiday here. I might not have added those before. So yeah. That's what it is. Okay. So, finish homeschooling. So I finished homeschooling and for the summer, and it was pretty awesome because, you know, you just know how it is when you finish your schoolwork. You're like, yes, I can celebrate the summer. And so it was a pretty good timing too. Okay, so here's somebody's birthday, like I said before, not going to reveal who it is. And their birthday was right before Memorial Day, which was between that first person's birthday and the second person's birthday. And all three of them have the holiday symbol star, which I don't think I've added before until this calendar. So yeah, so somebody's birthday, Memorial Day, and another person's birthday. And so, it was getting super awesome, I guess. And so yeah, there's not much left to share this month, I guess. But let me just, yeah, I feel like I have more to say. Well, like the month we were playing Mario Galaxy at the church and everything, let's just say that we would spend some time in Billings sometimes and go to Walmart afterward. And, you know, it was pretty cool, so, yeah. So next month's theme is The Hunger Games movie. I'm pretty sure I probably don't need to put the Hunger Games movie and could just put the Hunger Games, but back then it was a safer bet to just use the Hunger Games movie. So yeah, if you want to come back next month and watch that, or whenever I release that video, go on ahead. That's gonna hopefully be awesome. And thanks for watching my Super Mario Galaxy calendar for May 2012. Okay, thanks. Bye. And I'm gonna be embarrassed because of how I said Super Mario Galaxy. And hopefully the embarrassment goes away. Okay, bye. Thanks.